Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ina, and in this video, I'm going to do a wrap up of what I watched in April. The floral washi tape, I believe so. It's from Hobby Lobby, and then I'll be using for the sides like a pinkish purplish washi. I'm not sure where it came from. I think so it was like in some kind of a freebie or something that I got. I think so, but it's kind of pretty. It's cute. It feels like it's like a duct tape style. It was nice, the tape. I just found some. I print covers on sticker paper. I will link it down below. The exact paper. I have two sizes for the poster. Small size is 1.4 height and 0.99, 0.98 of width, and the larger size is 1.6 height inches. It's in inches, and 1.12, 1.13 in width. I know this is like an overdue video. I had all the plans to be up to date, but I had difficulty. First, my computer broke, and all of my videos, like everything, was erased. Like nothing could be saved. Like none of my information was there. My like hard drive just say goodbye, and that's it. And I did take it to one of my neighbors, and he's like a technician, so he figured out what it was and he fixed it, but nothing could not be extracted, which is unusual. Usually, here's a quick preview of what I watched. When a hard drive fails, you could still extract information. I know it because my old laptop, it fell, and like nothing could be done with it, but I got all the information, but this time it didn't. So yeah, and none of like stuff was saved, so all the progress that I made with editing, it never like it didn't save somehow. I don't know what it is. So the videos that I got saved in the hard drive that I don't know why, but I was like, let's save some stuff on hard drive. So I did, and this is how I still have some videos. um so yeah. And so this page is like an overview of like everything I watched. I like doing an overview, so that way I could just flip through this specific month and see what I watched at that month. Also, it's really nice to see everything, all the reviews and everything. I like to do a simple decoration just using some washi tape. I do kind of choose like the color of the month. So this one is was like floral, purple, pinkish, something like this. It's also a good way to use up my washi tapes. I have a lot. It's like a mild collection. I have a couple of videos that I had my washi tape collection, so I will link it down below also. And those star stickers are from an Etsy shop, but I don't know if she has them anymore. I don't think that she's on Etsy anymore. I bought them like a couple of years ago, and then I resized them to have a smaller size. They come like a larger size, so I was like, I needed like a tiny ones, like a mini, medium, and large size, and I used them for uh, different stuff. So I was like, I needed like smaller sizes of stars, and I do like just coloring them in and having the stars, and I do print them on a sticker sheet paper. So over here I have some of the for um I keep forgetting to say that if it's like a reality show, like over here I have contraband seeds at the border. I do not rate it because I can't really rate it. It's a good show to watch. It's really entertaining, but I cannot like rate it. And usually like documentary and stuff, I don't rate them. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't rate like reality documentary style TV shows. Also, I changed the layout in March. And I continued it in April. Simply everything I watch goes on the left side, and then I write couple of words or sentences, like a little mini review for a movie, TV show, and then I rate them, and that way I don't have to like flip through all through the whole journal, see like what this TV show got rating, what I did. It's a really nice thing to do when you're flipping through a couple of pages and you're like, oh, what was this? On the right side, I decided to add favorite section, such as favorite of the month, and my second favorite of the month, and favorite scene from a movie, TV show. Scenes don't have to be from my favorites of the month. It could be any scene or quote from a movie, TV show. For second favorite of the month, it could be new or rewatch TV shows or movie. For favorite of the month, I chose only new stuff. This is forces me to watch something new. For my favorite section, I added this last month and I really liked it. And it was really interesting because there was sometimes I like two things at once, but I was like, I want to add it, but I don't want to like take away from the favorite of the month, and it's kind of a limited because I do have a section for limit for favorite of the month, and I was like, why not just add like a section on my overview and be like, which one was my second favorite? If there was even was a like a second favorite. For now, let's set up a review page for Singing in the Rain. I found the umbrella washi tape in my stash. I believe it's from Hobby Lobby, from like a huge set. I think so. They had like seasonal, and I think so it was for like April. I believe so. Um, I don't know where it like exactly came from, but I believe so. It's from Hobby Lobby. And I believe so I purchased it like around like 2019, 2020, somewhere there. Singing in the Rain is a musical comedy and it came out in April 11, 1952. It was my first time watching it and it was perfect for a rainy April. I did watch it on a rainy day and it was like really nice because he was singing in the rain and it was like raining outside. It was so cute. Um, I didn't realize that it was a musical. Um, I'm not a big fan of musicals. I do like Hairspray, um, and then there's I cannot think of another movie. I literally had this. I forgot the other musical movie I really like. I remember Hairspray and Now Singing in the Rain, which I gave 5 star. It's a really nice, cute movie. I really enjoyed the cast. I really enjoyed the story. I like the visual effects also. It's really nice for a 1950s movie. It's really stands up really beautifully compared to even right now movies. I feel like now movies look kind of terrible, outdated, versus when you look at some older movies, they look nicer. And I find it to be kind of interesting because we have better technology and everything, but I feel like the quality kind of downgraded. I even was looking at some of the videos from my old phone. I had the Samsung S3, and then looking at my now Samsung S24. I was like, why does some pictures that I took look kind of better than right now phones? I don't know if it's because it felt like it was like more natural versus right now I feel like it's kind of like they use the AI stuff, they use like some other ones. I don't know what kind of technology they use and stuff in the cameras, but they kind of like mimic it or something. Like they kind of filter it and everything. And I feel like some of the movies have the same thing. I feel like they're doing kind of way too much and at the same time nothing at all. Um, like I don't know how to explain. Maybe anybody who kind of know what I'm talking about. I feel like the movies right now, and then when you find like a movie with a good like visually, it looks really nice. You're like, I know that you could do that, and you're like, see that movie that came out in 2025, 2024 did it. Why can't other companies do it? And then I went searching up some of the stuff on YouTube, and a couple of people were talking about it, and I was like, realized that some of them, because they're like filming on like specific cameras. I don't know a lot about cameras. I don't think so I know even much about cameras, but I was like, now it's kind of explains because of like the camera quality and everything. But let's go back to singing in the rain. I like to print out pictures, and so that way I will remember what was it about. I'm more an a visual person, so I do like printing out. And some of the scenes are just so hilarious. One of the quotes, if you ever watched it, you know where it comes, and it's like, "You got to talking to a mic. Well, I can make love to a bush." And I was like laughing because it's just so hilarious. And I didn't realize how hard was at the time coming from a silent movie to a speaking movie. For us, it's kind of like, it's like, I don't know anything about like filming movies and stuff. So this was kind of interesting. It's like you don't appreciate something, or you don't realize something existed until you watch it and you're like, oh yeah, this is like this and this. This is how I kind of felt about it. But this is how it's kind of churning out. I pick out some scenes. I like printing out and finding those pictures on Pinterest. If you wanna find like a good, decent pictures, Pinterest is like the best. Also, you could save the pictures into your computer. That's what I do, and then I size them up in Word document. I keep forgetting how it's called, in a Word document. But this is how it's kind of looking. I do simple stuff, and next is A Cinderella Story. It's a romance comedy, came out in July 16, 2004. It's a rewatch. I love the movie. I gave it a 5 star. Cast is amazing. The movie is cute. I like the movie. Sam was very beautiful. It's like Prince Charming and Cinderella. It's a classic and simply charming. The story is modern version of Cinderella story. Modern is, as it gets. A movie Dead came out in 2004, but it still holds up. Hilary Duff and Chad Michael Murray are cute together. The story is about Sam or Samantha, whose father remarries to not so motherly woman, who already has 2 daughters of her own. In earthquake, Sam's father dies, leaving her to live with her stepmother, who manipulates by telling Sam her father didn't left her anything. In high school, she begins a conversation online. Um, it's like a so 2000, which gives me kind of a flashback to when I could message my Ukraine friends from school. And it was through internet because like it was now possible, because it was costing a lot per message if you were texting um to Ukraine. It was like really really expensive, and the bills would come like really expensive. Nice when we could get it. Like right now we have like Instagram, we have WhatsApp, we have like Viber, Telegram, and everything. So yeah, but back then it wasn't that, so it was kind of interesting to watch it, and it kind of gives like um old vibe. But I like the movie. It's really amazing. The cast is amazing. It's funny, it's hilarious. Next review, my favorite My favorite scene from over there is when one of the girls comes into the restaurant, was like, "What is like no carb, no sugar, no salt?" And she's like, "Water." I was like, it's such a hilarious scene. It's like so like it's like a cliche, but it's a funny cliche. I believe so. The next review is for Bootcamp and Accidentally Engaged. Bootcamp is romance comedy released in August 2nd, 2024. I gave it a 2.5 star. The movie is not that bad, but it felt like half the scenes weren't complete. I love the part about incorporate yourself into a book. So many times when I read a fantasy or historical book, I wish I could be there, where the author is describing the location, the people. So that scenes were like really really cute, but I felt like for a movie that was talking about self love and stuff, I felt like it kind of I don't know, like it didn't deliver towards the end. It was cute, but it just I don't know, it just couldn't. It's I feel like it's a one time watch for a movie. For washi tape, I chose the brown arrows. It's like it looks like arrows, and then the white washi with arrows. Um, I don't know where it came from, but I believe so. It's also Hobby Lobby. And if you watch the movie, you kind of understand this part about arrows. And when I was like thinking about which washi tape to use, um, these washi tapes like kind of spoke to me, and I was like, it's kind of even perfect for this scene. Also, it would have been nice to see how the characters develop after the being in boot camp. The ending is a cliche, and I wish they continue self love message, not romance message, which was cute but predictable. I wish the guy was more as a mentor for her to realize that she's worth and beautiful even if she's curvy girl. Overall, it's one time watch. I feel like there was like a lack of build up on something, but it's a cute movie. It's one time watch. Next one is Accidentally Engaged. It's a romance comedy, came out in March 5th, 2016. It is a rewatch. I give it 3 star. The movie is okay. It's cute. It's watchable. The main male character is from Pretty Little Liars, and it gives me kind of a flashback. And I was like, I don't know. There's something about when I see characters from like a popular TV show, it's kind of I'm comparing them to there. Over here, kind of yes, kind of no. Like I don't know. Also, I forgot to put pictures. I did print out, as you seen on the other paper. I print out the pictures, but I don't know. I'm just blanked out and just didn't add any pictures. I just left it the way it is. But I felt like there was like a chemistry between the two characters. They were kind of cute. They kind of give a believable attraction chemistry. It's like a story about Clarissa that she told that she was dating this popular actor, and it's like the story is about dating, deceiving storylines. It kind of delivered. The movie did deliver what I was supposed to, but it's just it is a rewatch for me. I remember watching it with my sister, but I think so I watched it like half the movie, and so it's kind of rewatch, but at the same time it's not a rewatch. I did watch it fully before. I just only watched half of it. So the next is New Girl. It's a sitcom, romance comedy. First season came out in 2011, second season 2012, and the third season in 2013. I miss when TV shows used to have multiple episodes and multiple years. Now you have to wait 2 years for 8 episodes, and they don't even deliver that. um I'm looking at a lot of like Netflix stuff, like for example Bridgerton. I don't think so. I don't even care about a lot of stuff, I feel like, because half of the time I'm like, oh yeah, that show existed, because it was so long time ago I thought it was canceled or something. So I don't really watch a lot of like modern stuff because I feel like they don't deliver like older TV shows do. um I do like New Girl. I did like over here, like caught in like a Dutch door. I looked at the pictures, and I found some of the character. I think some of they were like a promotion pictures or something. So I was like, this will be kind of cute to just have a little dedication, a section for the characters, because I am a visual person and I like to see how everything's kind of looking. So I was like, why not add it? It's gonna be really cute. So yeah, that's how I kind of did it. I added characters to the side. I got them. I don't think I got them on Pinterest, or maybe I did, because for sometimes you could find them online. I just write in Google, I just write New Girl season 1 or season 2, and a lot of pictures just popped out. So yeah, that's kind of how I kind of decorated. And I found it to be really, really cute because I love the colors. I love how visually it looks. I did later on added the border with the marker. I just traced over the pictures. And I did take the washi tape all the way because I felt like at first I was like, oh, this is kind of cute and stuff, but then it kind of looked weird to have like this washi tape. I was like, I went with fun, with something like colorful fun, because the TV show is fun. It's one of like my favorite. I give all 3 seasons 5 star, and all the characters are just amazing. They're really fun. It's one of those TV shows that I cannot say who is like my favorite character. Probably Winston, with his cat. He's just sometimes he's just hilarious. Just like he's just like serious, hilarious. But at the same time that he became a police officer, it's just like so cute. And then he found his girl, which I was like. I was clapping my hands for that because they're adorable, and Winston deserved to be happy. All the characters deserve happy, but you kind of get that um feeling of like, because a couple of those characters already have somebody, like for example we got this Jess and Nick, and when the kiss happened I was like, oh my gosh, did it just happen? I had to pause. That kiss, I think it comes into the top 5 of best kisses on TV shows, because that kiss, I think a lot of people were surprised by that kiss. That I was when I first watched it, even when I was rewatching. I think so it's my third or fourth time rewatching this TV show. I was like, yeah, the kiss is coming. It's something. So I had several of pictures that I print out. Sometimes I have way more pictures that I need, which is fine. I always add them towards the back of the journal, because where I'm gonna put them. Maybe if I'm gonna do another spread, but usually if I did a spread, I'm not gonna be doing a spread for next year. If I'm gonna be rewatching, sometimes I leave some pictures on that sticker sheet, but sometimes um I just put the pictures at the end of the journal. That way, I will remember them. I could just flip the through and see even more information. I like having the pictures. I like printing them. I like looking at them. I like even searching some of them, because sometimes you kind of forget. Because I think it has like 22 episodes or something. So sometimes you forget which season there was like which season were some of the scenes from. Also, the pen that I'm using is from Mr. Pan. I really like them. I will link them also down below. They're from Amazon. They're really nice and really smooth to write in a journal. I realize that some of the pens that I have do not go really well with bullet journal style paper. I don't know why, but this one was really nice. There, it was writing really smooth, and it was really enjoyable to write with. So, as I said before, I added all the stars to all of this, at all the three seasons. I gave it the 5 star. It's just so adorable and cute. I like everything that I did, and it was my first time doing the Dutch door, and I kind of like it. And I'm kind of thinking about doing it maybe in future spreads also, especially for TV shows. But sometimes for TV shows, I don't even do a full spread. Over here, I could write because there are several characters. There are also several stories. But for example, on one of my you saw it on a overview that was Law and Order. I watched the second season. I didn't even like include it over here because I watched it last month, so I was like, I'm just gonna add it over there. This is how the review spread turned out for New Girl. I do like doing the Dutch door, and I'm thinking of doing it in future spreads. Let's go back to the review page and color in the rating stars. As a recap, Singing in the Rain, I gave 5 star. A Cinderella story, I gave 5 star. Accidentally Engaged, I gave 3 star. Boot Camp got 2.5 stars. All 3 seasons of New Girl received 5 stars. Law and Order second season received 4 stars. And Contraband Seized at the Border, if I was rating, would receive also 5 stars. It's educational, it's interesting, it's documentary reality show. I also updated my monthly statistics, which includes the total watched of everything that I watched, then how many movies I watched, how many TV shows I watched, how many of rewatch. It includes its movies and TV shows, and if I watch any new movies or new TV shows. So total watch was 9 movies that I watched, 4 TV shows that I watched, 3 rewatched is 5, new movies is 2, and a new TV show is 1, which was Law and Order, and the 2 new movie was Singing in the Rain and Boot Camp. And then I also did do I did write down everything that I rewatched. It's really a nice section and I love it. I also decided to print out little stickers. I think so they're like 0.6 in height, and I didn't bother with the width because I don't really mind them. But I do like writing down everything that I rewatched. It's really nice, like a overview. So this is how everything turned out. I hope you enjoy watching this. Maybe you got some ideas for maybe your own movie TV show journal that you want to keep it. And this is how my April movie TV show spread looks. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye bye.